Mm. Bye-bye.
Hi, Nasim.
Yeah, hello.
Nasim, quick check.
Yeah,
Is it clear?
yeah, your voice is clear. We'll be starting in 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. Let me share my screen and check. I can see participant Virendra Singh has joined.
Yeah. So let quickly join and then we will start, okay?
Okay. Quick sound check.
Yes, audible.
Nasim. Nasim. Can you provide me access to screen share? Quick check. Am I visible? Video?
Pardon? Yeah, you are visible.
Okay, thank you. So just to let you know, I have logged in laptop as well as in,
Yeah.
in a screen. So you'll see me logged in at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. So we're just waiting for a few more participants and then we'll be starting. Okay. Just there's 2 or 3 minutes left. Let's see.
Jonathan, I've just shared a link which I'll be using in some time. So if I prompt, then please resend that link to the group again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Evening, sir.
Good
Happy
evening.
happy
Happy-
independence to you
Same to
all.
you, sir.
और कोई ज्वाइन
Happy-
करेगा? Then just give us 2 more minutes. Jayanta is sharing in WhatsApp groups. I am seeing. Then we will start. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's start. Others will join in the meantime. So first of all, very good evening to you all, and thank you very much for joining this session. And today is a very special day. It's 75th Independence Day for us, and it's really a very big day for India. I welcome you all here in our platform, and I welcome especially Mr. Nilotpal Dey from UK, London. So welcome, Nilotpal. Let me introduce him. Nilotpal is a management consultant, project management consultant. He is working for last 15 years and he lives in UK. And today's special session we conducted for you people so that you can ask him anything what you want to know, and he will share some knowledge points with you, the strategies, the tricks, or whatever the things that can be very much benefited for you people in your career. So, Nilotpal, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you?
Okay. So I would like to. I'll okay. Salute to all. Yeah, salute to all our soldiers. Okay. So Nilotpal, you can start now, I think, and people are waiting to hear you. And just over to you.
Thank you, Nasim. And just a quick check whether my audio is okay.
Yeah, everything okay.
All right. And I'll be sharing my screen. Just confirm as soon as you can check.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's visible.
All right. Thank you. So first of all, wanted to just wish all of you that happy Independence Day, especially sitting in UK. It's special day because we have got independence from British and working here with them and celebrating Independence Day is a big thing here. So just to give you flavor, we cherish this particular day out here more than in India because we wanted to communicate that yes, we have gotten independence, and now see how we are progressing, and how we are coming into this country and managing you people, right? So that's how the communication is, and always I take pride that I'm an Indian, and given an opportunity, I'm here working with multiple people from different backgrounds and put India first and show that how skills are available in India. So with that, I would like to kick off with today's discussion. And when I'm saying it's a discussion, I would like a two-way communication. Now, what it means is you ask me questions or put your thought forward. We will have a constructive discussion among us, and we'll see how beneficial it would be for all of us. Nasim, thank you very much for inviting me here, and it gives me a honor to be part of this discussion and part of Ontogenesis. And it's a learning which I'll be sharing with my own experience and definitely my journey, which might benefit a few of our students, few of already people working on different places, right?
Yes, exactly.
So
We are really eager to know about all those things, and especially how you people are celebrating Independence Day in England, in London, amongst the English people, is that it? So it's
yeah,
really nice to. It will definitely be a very nice experience, and kindly share with us your journey, your everything, please.
sure. So first of all, in the Independence Day, and we celebrate Republic Day and Independence Day both here. Um, India is still part of a Commonwealth pool, and as per the policies, what is here, they have a special provision of celebrating different cultures. And India Day or Indian Independence Day is being celebrated in huge manner in different parts of the country. And it's a special emotion. Each and every council, here we call it as in council, versus our say municipality or the panchayat or something like that. So here every council has a budget. They allocate a budget to celebrate our Independence Day. So
Sure.
that is special. And not only Indian people, it's a community from everywhere, different parts of the world. They also celebrate Indian independence. There are British, there are Scottish, there are Welsh, plus there are other countries which they participate in our Independence Day, and it's a big thing. Now, this particular pandemic situation has restricted many of us, but yes, it is definitely not reduced the spirit of Independence Day, how we celebrate it. Okay. So with that, let me just introduce myself, and I would start from start, which is my journey.
Yeah.
I'm from Maibang, a small town in Assam, which is in Dima Hasao district. Earlier it was known as the North Kachar Hills, very near to London, if many of you know. It's a small hill station, and I'm from that place. I'm a Bengali medium student, and definitely, if you relate to coming from a Bengali medium, it's always difficult in terms of how we come in English medium and then improvise ourselves. Nasim, somebody's drawing on the screen. If you could remove, please. It's very funny to look at. Thank you. Whoever did that, I would say it's very creative. Thank you. All right. So I did my schooling from Maibang, and then I went to Silchar. I did my 10+2. Then from Silchar, I came to Bangalore for higher studies, and I continued my initial job in Bangalore itself, and then I got an opportunity to travel to UK on an assignment, and then it's been many years now I'm here. Starting from start, again, when I say starting from start, is my journey was not very easy. When I say it's not easy, coming from Bengali medium, my first biggest fear and biggest challenge was, how do I communicate in English? How do I get every sentences or my thought put forward in front of everyone in English? So it's direct translation, right? I started from there, and it was not an easy journey. I had to work a lot on many of the aspects, and this is one part of it. But definitely, continuous learning has helped me to grow in my career and as well as grow as a person. Uh, with 15 years of experience, I started, okay, my education, I have completed my master's in technology, MTech, in information technology. And I started my career with Infosys. Infosys played a very vital role in my career because training was phenomenal in Infosys. How they have groomed individual. So I was out of college, very fresh. There was always in my mind that, okay, I can win the world. But reality check, going into the corporate, it's a different world. Infosys helped me, and they've put together a lot of trainings, which showed me mirror that where I stand and how, what are the things I need to do personally to develop my skills. It could be soft skill, it could be technical, it could be anything else. How I actually grow in that level, learning each and every day. So started from Infosys. I was very successful initially with double promotion, uh, good hikes, and all of this was successful because of the good training I have received initially when I joined corporate. Student world and the world we live in, Assam, and I can sense both the world because I have seen both the worlds. It's totally different. We come out of the shell immediately. Say there is a snail, right? We break the shell, it's exposed. We feel like that when we come to corporate, and we feel like we are middle of the ocean, and we have to swim through. We have to swim through. Now, starting from Infosys, I joined as an executive over there, and I started my job in technical role, and then the US mortgage role. Then I went on taking more challenges. Then I was there for almost 4 years. Then I passed on to a different role, that is in Honeywell. You would have already heard about Honeywell. Honeywell is very well known in automation industry.
Yeah.
So I joined Honeywell. I was in IT department. However, there are a lot of inputs to automobile, to industrial automation, to aeronautics or aircraft engineering, and to chemical engineering as well. So these are the main pillars of Honeywell. And I was very honored or very lucky, I would say, that I got an opportunity to work with the big names in the industry.
Yeah, exactly. Honeywell itself was my dream even. I just adding here. Okay, you can continue. Sorry to disturb. Yeah.
No, definitely. It was, trust me, I never dreamed of joining Honeywell. I just landed there. And after landing there, I realized that when I was doing my studies, I was thinking of, okay, the big banners like Honeywell, I need to join because of the kind of exposure that gives. It's a multinational exposure. So Honeywell is present in almost 130 countries, and it's over 140 years old organization. So it's a huge thing. And trust me, each and everything we take out of individual company is phenomenal. So that's Honeywell. Now, again, I left Honeywell, joined Cognizant as a consultant. Now, there are many reasons why we leave an organization, and my primary driver for leaving an organization was that my knowledge. There is a saturation period in everybody's life or everybody's job where you feel that my knowledge is getting saturated, that I'm not learning new. I'm applying my skills, what I have. I might have mastered in my skills and I'm applying that, but I'm not learning anything new. For me, it's very important that we don't settle in our comfort zone, and we challenge ourselves always to go into the next level or learn something different or learn the same thing in a different angle. So that is the primary factor why I left all this organization and keep on joining different organizations. But trust me, in 15 years, I have changed 3 to 4 organizations, not more than that. Currently, I'm working with Cognizant as a program management consultant, and selecting this role was never easy because I was coming from Honeywell, and Honeywell as a brand name was enough to catch you. And of course, they pay well. Joining Cognizant helped me to break my comfort zone and go into business, go into management, go into consulting. Now, what is consulting? Big banners or everywhere we go, consulting takes an important role where somebody will come, they will assess you, and they will give their feedback. Okay, where you stand, what you need to change, technically, domain-wise, and all other ways. Consultants plays that role, and that was challenging because it gives you a lot of exposure to understand different companies, how they do, and give your input, valuable input, how that particular organization can go ahead, making those changes. Big consulting names are Deloitte, then Accenture, right? Cognizant. So there are like big banner consultant firms, and it's always a premium job, and that's what actually drawn me into this area. I'm from technical background and I have done technical roles, but techno-functional plus management role is what I'm playing at this point. I will pause here if anybody has any question. Any question on the chat? Okay, Arnab has asked. Okay, why? Why?
No, there is no such question, I think. If anybody has any question, you can ask right now. And
okay, put everything to the everyone so that everybody see your question. Shubham has asked, what are soft skills? Yes, I will explain that, Shubham, in some time. And it's an exciting topic because of many reasons, not only from the technical or job perspective. In every aspect of life, we need some soft skills. I'll get into it in some time. Any other questions? Where did I study? I've done my studies in from Bangalore University, then Allahabad University, then it was these are the two main organizations or universities.
One small conclusion I can draw here, that even from a small town, studying in some Bengali medium or in Assamese medium, one can dream for a big job in a big means cities like London. So
yeah, definitely.
We have that hope in ourselves that, okay, we also can try for this. And I would like to know that what are the big secrets, or what are the strategies, or what are the skills required.
Definitely. So one thing, I will go into this in a little bit of details, but one thing I would say is continuous learning is the key here. Wherever we are, we need to learn continuously, and it's a never-ending process. Wherever we go, whatever we do, in our personal life, in our professional life, everywhere, there are scopes, there are ample of learning opportunities available. Grab those, because life is short. On an average, if we live for, say, 60, 70 years, 40% of the time or 50% of the time, we are sleeping, literally sleeping, right? And out of rest, say 30 years, effective 30 years, we spend around 80% doing nothing. 20% of the time of, say, 60 years, right, are effective, and utilize each and every time to learn, because only learning can sail you through the turbulent water. Now, going on to questions, prefer diploma courses? Yes. You do diploma, you do engineering, you do any other courses. What you feel like doing, do that, and understand yourself first, where you fit in. Like, okay, technical, non-technical, it could be any kind of job, right? What you wanted to do, go into that. Biggest problem in India, what we have is we study something, we ended up doing some other thing. Classic example, civil engineer sitting on the computer and coding. Why should I go for civil engineering if I have to come and code, right? Now there is one more question. हमारा goal सिर्फ job करना है. Any kind of job, government job हो या any other job. Continuous learning skills, what we are going through, we would be going through now, would be beneficial for each and every job. And trust me, government job scenario has changed. Until unless you excel in your job, you can do your job, you can earn money, right? But am I there satisfied? Probably not. Let's get into some other discussion now.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question that always we hear about the soft skills. It's not the soft skills and management, the topic itself to this topic. So can you put some light on what exactly soft skill means and how to develop this?
Okay, so can I just change it over?
Yes.
When I say change it over, let's go to the next sections of my little presentation I put together. Okay, so what are your expectations from this session? It's clearly the topic is soft skills and management. What are your expectations? Can I just ask everyone, say what is your expectation? It could be out of the blue, no matter what it is, right? Anyone? Shubham, Virendra Singh, Satyapriya. I'm taking because you get conscious. Jayanto, Pinku, Mukhtar, Syed.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Satyapriya Sinha. I am from Durgapur, West Bengal.
Okay.
Actually, I am in completing diploma electrical engineering.
Okay.
In any opportunity of abroad in technical others in software company is the best of abroad to UK and other abroad.
Yes, definitely. Definitely there are. I will cover that question later on. If you can just tell your expectation from this session. Is that the expectation from this session you want?
Oh,
Sir,
no,
I am
no,
speaking Subham Chaudhary. What soft skill are required in industries mostly? Which
Okay.
is soft skills?
Okay. I will cover that. Thank you. Any other expectation?
Sir, how can we get into abroad without IELTS or any, if we have an already technical degree? How to get into the abroad?
Sure. May I know your name?
Sayyid Ali, sir.
Syed. Okay. Sure. I will. So this is a huge subject. It depends on multiple things, but I'll try to cover end of this session. I'll try to cover some of the aspects, how you can leverage opportunities outside India. Okay. So thank you for sharing.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your understanding. Now, coming to the next one, I would like to just open it to what we need to grow in corporate world. And when I say it's corporate in our job, it could be private, it could be public sector, it could be government sector, it could be anywhere. What we need to grow in corporate? That's the burning question, right? We lay down, and there are multiple theories, multiple scenarios, multiple things. To me, And why I'm saying to me is, this is with my experience. To me, there are three pillars of any of success. One is ethics. Now, what is ethics? Ethics are something which we govern ourselves. हम खुद को govern करते हैं कुछ
Behavior.
rules and regulations हैं. Those are ethics. And there is no golden definition of ethics. It differs person to person. Second thing is knowledge. Continuous learning. Knowledge could be in technical, knowledge could be in any domain. Domain means, say, software domains. It could be industry domains. Say, banking and financial is a domain. Industrial automation is a domain, right? So our knowledge is the second pillar. And third pillar is soft skill. Now, what is soft skill? I will go into in little more details. If we lack in any of these pillars, our house will be little weak. When I say weak, it will not fall down, but it will be weak. Now, very well defined thing, before we go into understanding what we need, there is a famous law. This is called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Let's understand this a bit more. What Maslow said about our hierarchy of needs. First and foremost need is biological or physical need. What this means is food, sleep, water, basic needs. Second need is, it says security, health, finances, all of this. This comes under basic needs. Each and every individual in this world, we fall into any of these categories. One of these categories, okay? Now, until and unless we satisfy our basic needs, no way we can grow into other needs. Example, if I'm not able to arrange food, if I'm not having food or like a shelter, right? How can I think of my friends? How can I think of any status in the society? We can't. So once we have these needs satisfied, we go into the next level, which is the yellow one. Is friendship, intimacy, family, connections, basically love and belongingness. Once we have food, shelter, finances sorted out, then we can think of our friends, we can think of our family, we can think of our society and culture, right? Then finally we go into the green one, which is called esteem. There we seek our status in the society, recognition on your job, strength, self-esteem. We seek respect. But definitely think, if we don't have any of the basic needs and our family needs, we can't think of self-esteem. And finally, the star one, the top one is self-actualization. Once we are satisfied with all of these, we fall under all of these, then we talk about our self-actualization, where how one will meet the full potential of the life or a person, right? That is the self-fulfillment needs. And trust me, you can analyze yourself. If you fall into any of these categories, you would definitely fall into these categories. Now, this is for our own understanding where we fit in, right? If there are any issues on the safety or friendship or anything, we can't think of self-actualization. By analyzing, what you will do is nothing but you fix this first. Then automatically you can grow in your life. If you have problem in these basic needs, we can't grow because it's human nature. Now you would be asking that how this will fit into corporate world. In corporate world, we say this. Now, If we are struggling for survival or security, we are actually demotivated. When we talk about belongingness, importance, and self-actualization, we are motivated. If we are struggling with survival and security, then definitely we are not engaged. We won't be able to do our job. Belongingness, if we have attained this, then yes, we are engaged, mostly engaged, almost engaged. But if we go into the next one, where we seek respect, seek recognition, social status, we are most engaged because that gives us motivation, right? And we are highly engaged when we attain the self-actualization. So this can be seen from both the sides, our individual and from the corporate world also. Why I am telling all of you this is the foundation of your assessment. You need to analyze yourself where you stand, so that you can do the corrective action, and automatically you will see the progression. Now, coming to soft skills, I would just pause for a minute if you have any further questions or anything you would like to add. No, all good? Brilliant. So soft skills. What are soft skills? Can we do a quick say poll on soft skills? Before we do, it's a random fact. LinkedIn did a study in 2018 that in 100 metropolitan cities and found that almost 1.4 million people are lagging on the communication skills. Soft skills such as communication skill is a foundation, and it will lead to prosperity for your organization or yourself as well. So definitely we got an idea what is soft skill. Communication. Communication is a soft skill. Better communicator, effective communicator, chances are there that you grow quicker. Now, can we do a Menti time? I've done a quick thing. Not sure if you'll be able to do it, but still let me try. There is a link shared in the chat. So I've just, sorry, just give me everyone. So let me just post this link. I've just posted a link in the chat. You can just click on that. It will take you to the Mentimeter. And I'll tell you what to do. So basically, it will get you here. People already started responding. So go to menti.com and you type this code over there. Immediately, it will ask you to put your view that what do you mean, or as per you, what are the important soft skills out there? Just wanted to get your opinion on what do you mean by soft skills. Okay, can you just put on your answers in? You can select up to 3. And don't worry, this is anonymous. So whatever you put, it is being covered. Nobody would judge you on this. Any difficulty? You can ask. Okay, got only one response so far. Okay, Nasim, can you try whether there are any issues with the link? Jayanta, Shubham, Vedanta. Jury, Gargi, Sayed, Mukhtar. Okay, great. Give me some random words. Leadership, communication, presentation, writing skills. Okay, computer skills, very good one. Okay, problem solving, good one, good take. Decision making, very good. Positive attitude, okay, good. Satyapriya, Sumit, Vedanta. Any more inputs? No? Okay, not an issue. So we've
Sincere,
got 4 responses.
sincere towards work.
Sorry, I missed your point. No, okay. So 4 responses and all of these input. Very good. And all right, coming in more. So what's the sincerity? Good pick. Good pick. Computer skills. Okay. Good pick. What else? Any more before I close down? Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. So we have got so many responses. Oh, here we go. Group work. That's a very good point. Group work. Okay, good input. All right, so let's close it. Very good input. Let's see what it means. Let me come to my presentation. Now, I have generated one more word cloud, and these are little different nomenclature, but very in line with whatever you are saying. So let's talk about few. Decision making. Yes, it's a soft skill. Making a decision not easy. Example, we go to say a restaurant. We have 10 menu items. I must be craving everything, but I have to make a decision to select one out of that. Is it a very easy one? I don't see this is an easy one, because it's always challenges me. I wanted to have everything, but I need to decide what one I can take, because finance, because time, yeah, because of the taste bud, because of the surrounding, that is who we are dining with. So all of these factors influence our decision. That's why decision making is never easy, and that is a soft skill. Teamwork, group work, teamwork, absolutely. Leadership, yes, it's a skill. Leadership is a skill. Now, there is a management skill, there is a leadership skill. These are 2 different things. We'll talk about it. Self-motivation. You have to keep on motivating yourself to do better and better every day. Let's talk about presentation. Very vital skill, that is the presentation skill. If you know something and you wanted to communicate that to your receivers, communication is first thing, how you communicate, and second thing is presentation, how you present the thing. And trust me, presentation and communication can make or break your day. Now, conflict resolution. The more you grow, conflict resolution is a key skill, where you would get into multiple conflicts many a time. How do you manage those conflicts? How do you drive a solution or resolution for that particular conflict? It could be with our peers, it could be with our boss, it could be our friends, it could be our family, everywhere. It's a soft skill, right? Creativity, positive thinking, critical thinking. Now, positive thinking, critical thinking, those are different words, but all are on our mind what kind of thinking we are doing. Flexibility, self-management or organization. How do we organize ourselves? Then effective writing. Not every time we communicate through verbal method. Most of the time we write the things, and putting yourself on paper or on screen, on an email, right? It's not easy. Read the blogs. You would see different aspects of writing. How do you write it? How do you communicate through writing? So effective writing. So these are the few of the soft skills, not all the soft skills what we have here. Few of the soft skills what we would need in terms of carrying out our work every day. And please, my sincere request, don't relate this to your job only. No. These are essential for our day-to-day life as well. How do you present yourself? To a party, if we go, right, we wear nice suit and some fancy things, right? From shoe to hair, everything we do. What is this? Is a presentation, right? So every aspect, these are the soft skills what you need, and it is not limited. We can talk about more. I would like to emphasize one point here. As part of the job gym, which Ontogenesis Automation has designed, we not only putting technical skills or non-technical skills in front. Soft skills is a vital aspect of the training which Nasim has explained. Is we might have very good technical knowledge or a domain knowledge, but if we don't have the enablers, that is the soft skills, we won't be able to succeed or put ourselves or express ourselves in the job. So these are the pillars: knowledge, soft skills, and definitely the governing body is our ethics. How do we manage ourselves? And self-integrity is one of the key things, that if you commit to something, how do you meet that commitment? If you say, okay, sir, I will do this, make sure that you do this. Don't overcommit, or don't say false things, false commitments, which you cannot meet. These are governed by our ethics, right? So that's the soft skills what we have, and definitely we'll learn more and more about the soft skills, each and every soft skills. And trust me, each and every soft skills would take hours and hours of discussion. And all are scientific, all are theory driven, all are practical driven things. And how the job gym is designed, you would see many of the case studies, many of the workshops happening on those soft skills, where one can improvise with the tools what is available. So this is soft skill. Any questions? I'll pause here for a minute. Okay, no question. Nasim, is that something you have been expecting to hear about from the soft skills perspective?
Yeah, going good. Learning so many things. Yeah, thank you.
Good. So that's soft skills, right? Now, let me give you the benefits of the soft skills. And I put a nice picture out here, because on an average, we can reach here. But to reach to the target, we need all the pillars. And why the soft skills are required is for effective communication, for a stronger leadership, to improve problem solving, to enhance creativity through critical thinking, definitely better teamwork, improvised efficiency and productivity, leadership, and it will benefit on progression and promotion on your career as well. So that's where it plays a vital role in our everywhere. So that's soft skills as of now. There are some enablers which I would like to tell you. Now, what are enablers? You have soft skills, you have domain knowledge, technical skills, everything. These enablers will help you to give shape to your thinking, to your ways of working. What are these? These are pretty basic tools. Microsoft Excel or any spreadsheet, where you can do your calculation quickly, you can do your analysis, you can present the things. PowerPoint, like this presentation, you can present yourself. OneNote, you can organize yourself with the OneNote or any other likewise tool. It is not only restricted here. Likewise tools, Teams, communication, video chatting, Zoom, video chatting, communication, right? Teamwork, these are teamwork tools. Outlook, communication again, email, all of these things. Word, presentation, documentation, organizing with email etiquettes and stuff. So, yep, these are the things which are the enablers. Again, I will emphasize, Job Gym will give emphasize on these enablers as well. I will share a small fact about it. When I joined Infosys initially, I was working with one of the bank in US, JP Morgan and Washington Mutual. So I was working with that bank, and bank systems are very secure. So they work with mainframes. And I was given a task in the mainframe where my job was process improvement and finding out non-value added things. And how do we make it more robust, less time consuming? And I found that a small skill I had that time has saved the company, that is JP Morgan and Washington Mutual, plus Infosys, $350,000. $350,000 savings I have given with my small skill I had that time. What was that skill? I'll tell you. So mainframe is a very black screen, and you cannot use mouse. You have to type, and the keys will go. You would have seen in some movies, it would show a black screen and it is typing in some fluorescent words and some program is running. It's actually that screen. Now there is no user interface. That means you cannot use mouse, you can't flip through the screens, nothing. All you can use is keyboard. Now, what I identified is mainframe has a macro option. What is macro? It's a small set of programs which you can run, and it will move the cursor to all over screen. You don't have to use the keyboard. It will move your cursor and do the job, what you can record. And this can be achieved only on standard work, right? No judgment. It's all rule based. If it is A, select B. If it is C, select D, like that, rule based. So I have identified that, and I was from the technical background, so I knew Microsoft Visual Basic Programming Language, and Microsoft Excel has a VBA, Visual Basic Interface for application. And I was very keen on that. I used to do some automations. With my surprise, I found that it was very similar to that coding language I know. So I went on there, I designed the flow, and I wrote some very basic programming over there. And it took me around what, maybe a week to write it. And it saved $350,000. Because of that, in my first 6 months, there is to be a review after 6 months. And I achieved that in my first 6 months of the job. And I was offered double promotion in the 6 months, and definitely high. So this kind of miracle happens if you tend to utilize your soft skills, your observation, analytical thinking, and communicate what you wanted to do to the leadership that they agree, and give you the opportunity to show your technical skills, show your knowledge. So with my words, if you think, I'm talking about soft skills, I'm talking about enablers, I'm talking about technical knowledge and all of these things, right? Okay, so that's on the enabler thing. Any questions, anything?
Yeah,
How to
exactly.
motivate ourselves. So,
Yeah, anybody has any question?
how to motivate ourselves during
How to motivate ourselves. There is
Yeah.
an 8 hours course on how to motivate yourself.
Yeah, definitely. That will be there. Okay, Neil, from your experience, I remembered one of my story. It was in Sakambari Ferroalloys in somewhere Nongstong in Meghalaya. Okay, so I was there for 2 days. There was some critical mishappenings was there in that industry, and when I was in doing something in DCS, I found that there was the DCS was not recording the history, and the plant was running for the last 2 years. Okay, so the service engineers came for several times here, and even they were not able to solve that problem. And the management was asking me if you can solve this. Okay, now the software was new, the DCS was new to me, everything was new, and really I was scared that okay, whether I can handle that DCS or not. But when I sit there and I talk to some service engineer, they were trying to guide me, but they failed. And it was even the time to come back. And what I did, I went in the programming folder, and I was searching that, okay, this means just like a lemon, and just with my analytical point of view, I was seeing the files and their extension files. I am not, I don't have a software background and all. So I found that, okay, there was some files was saving there and called your CV.cv and .hcv. I thought the same file is saving with the .cv and .hcv, and what is this and that. So those who know SCADA and all, they can understand. What I did, I simply took that, removed that .cv file from there and put the .hcv file there. And it was successful, because then I realized that, okay, .hcv means history, current value or control value, something like that. They were using that particular thing. That .hcv and .cv, current value or history current value or something like that. I don't know. But I simply put that, replace that particular parameter with .hcv file, and it was solved. And that problem was a big thing, because anything was happening in that industry, nobody was aware why it happened. Everybody has to, based on the operator's feedback, okay, this is happened, because they are not having the history. And that problem was solved within hardly 5 minutes of time. And it is only the analytical aspect, how you look into the things.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So just to analyze your story, right? Let's see what are the things we applied. First and foremost, your ethics. So your ethics was binding you to solve the problem. You have not considered that as okay, there is somebody will solve it, right?
Yeah.
There is ethical binding you, governed your approach. Number one. Number two, your knowledge of knowledge of what was there, and technical knowledge has helped you. Computer skills also helped you, right? So
Yes.
First pillar ethics, second pillar knowledge, third pillar soft skills. Problem solving and analytical thinking is the core for this particular solution. So take out any of the things, you would see these three pillars are there everywhere.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, in your experience, can you tell me then when you have stuck in your life somewhere, if you want to share some experience with us, if you stuck in in your life somewhere, and then how to come out from that situation, and what you have done in your past experience. Can you share your experience? Not regarding in corporate, it's family like issue. Then what you have done means like this, what
Sure.
you have
So,
done.
yeah, I will add the other question also here. How do you motivate yourself with this particular question? So it's very common question. And may I know who was speaking?
I'm Sayed Ali, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a very common question, and at certain point in all of our life, we tend to face this issue. It could be personal, it could be family, it could be professional, right? It could be friends, anywhere, right? Anywhere, this kind of thing is very common. There are multiple ways, and it depends on individual how they tackle the things. To me, I will tell you from my lens. To me, it's very difficult to motivate yourself continuously. Be self motivated. It's the biggest challenge I see. For that, structural thinking need to happen. And whenever I go into this kind of situation, first of all, I take a pause, saying that let me stop thinking of everything. And from an outside perspective, I need to think, okay, if I were in different shoes, how would I see this problem? Because it's difficult to solve your own problem. It's difficult to solve your own problem, and we get lost in many things, but it's easy to give advices. When you think of anybody else's problem, then it is easy to get a solution. But the same problem, it happens to me, then I may find difficulties to arrive at that particular thing. So my go-to approach was take me out of the things and see from a like eagle eye view, like what it is. Break the problem. Understand what is causing the problem. Now, take an example. Say in our personal life, I wanted to achieve this. Many a time I don't know what I want. That is also a problem, right? So in this tough situation, what happens is, first of all, we need to see the motive. What is the end goal we wanted to achieve? If we are very clear what we wanted to achieve, then we can try to give a solution to it. If it is personal, then also is the same thing. What is my motive? Say me and Nasim. So we are very good friends. We are fighting for any XYZ things. It is causing me mental stress. It is causing me a lot of issues. I wanted to solve this, right? So what is my motive? My motive is that our relationship should be like eased. We need to go into a very good relationship. That is my motive, right? To achieve that, then we put our thinking, okay, now I'm very clear what I want. As soon as we are clear what we want, it's a motivation to us. Motivation factor. How do I motivate ourselves? This is what. Now, analytical thinking. Again, coming to this particular issue, we need to analyze what are the issues. Okay, Nasim and me, we have these issues. And personal front, trust me, ego is a big issue. If you take out ego, it's solved. But as a human beings, we cannot take out ego and emotions, right? I'm not saying you take out everything. Many places it plays a positive role as well. But think why you are having this problem at first hand. and why you are having that blocker. If you wanted to achieve this, you have these problems. Now try to find solution for each and every problem. Say it's a relationship thing, right? There is a sacrifice in each and every relationship. There is an agreement, there is an arrangement, right? So we tend to agree on something which might not be as per my best thing, but it might be benefiting others. So we are doing things for others. And when we do things for others, the satisfaction is here. If we are introvert, we do things for only us, we might be achieving what our satisfaction is. So it's a fine balance between satisfaction, right? Where you want it to be. And each and every problem, once you segregate, and don't think, just take a pen and paper and write it. It's always very clear when we write the things, black and white. Write your problems, write your target. Try to find each and every solution of those problems. Now, many things we may get stuck up. Take advice, take consultation, right? Not necessarily you have to agree with all the advices and you have to implement it. No, but you can seek advices from your friend, from your well-wishers, from your peers, from your parent, from your anyone everywhere out around you. Seek advice. But whether to implement or not, this is up to you. And then you arrive at a decision, what I need to do with my problem. If you break it down, it's easier. If you break it down, it's easier. And that would help you. And it's a solution to each and every problem. Sometimes we achieve the desired output. Sometimes we fail. But trust me, in both the cases, what we learn is our experience. What we get is our learning. Yep. Go ahead.
So
Sir, yeah, I got it. Means you said that what you have problem, that I got it, that you have to write down all the problem and try to solve it.
Yes.
Yeah, that is I like that most. This is the things we have to do. If any situation, if we are in there, then you have to write the problem, then we can easily we can clear our mind.
Logical
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah,
first,
logic.
may I add something here, Neil?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So first of all, you ask yourself whether you know your problem or not.
Right.
First of all, you ask yourself that whether you really know the problem or not. Because what seems to be problem might not be the problem. The cause is something different. So first you write whether I know the problem. Then you ask yourself whether there is a solution or not. If there is a solution and you know that the solution, then you need not to worry. And if there is no solution, also you need not to worry. Most of the time what we do, we mix up, we jumbled everything. We think that, okay, this is also a problem, this is also a problem, this is also a problem, and everything is a problem. So you segregate your problems, write down and segregate all the problems, and then you look into it. Your 70% problems will be solved right there. This is from your
nice.
personal.
Yeah.
This is from your
Segregate the
personal.
problem.
Yeah, we have to see. अगर आपके पास वो क्या कहते हैं ना, वो जो धागा होता है, थ्रेड, एंड आप अगर उसको लपेट देते हो और खींचते हो, जितना जोर से खींचोगे वो उतना टाइट जम्बल्ड हो जाएगा, है ना, काट के निकालना पड़ेगा फिर उसको आराम से निकालना है. लाइफ इज आल्सो सेम वे, इन द सेम मैनर. फर्स्ट आस्क योरसेल्फ वेदर प्रॉब्लम इज नोन. अगर प्रॉब्लम नोन है उसको एड्रेस करो. सबसे पहले तो और एक चीज, जब आपको प्रॉब्लम पता हो जाए ना, उसके बाद आप पूछो कि मुझको सही में इसका सोल्यूशन चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए. Most of the time we do not want the solution. We simply like the problem. We want to live in the problem.
Our goal.
Yes, yes, exactly. So we want to live with that particular problem and we are happy with that.
So I'll just add a couple of things here. So precisely, this is how it is. But you might be thinking, okay, I have a problem now. Whether I have a problem or not have a problem, how to understand that, how to find a solution of a problem, or how to find the root cause of the problem. Because until we can't find a root cause, we can't solve a problem, right? And it is equally important to everything in our life, work, personal, everything. Now, there are multiple techniques how you can find your problem, multiple ways how you can find your solution, right? Something called fishbone analysis. Okay, we'll go into the details in each and every module. But fishbone analysis, what it says is, okay, this is my head of the problem. We tend to break down, okay, like a fish. We tend to find out each of the bone, what is causing it. There is a 5 why analysis. Ask yourself 5 times why. Then you get into the bottom of the problem. What is the problem? For example, okay, I've not come to school. Why? Okay, I got late during the commute because of the traffic. Why? Because people are not obeying traffic rules, or there is an accident, or I started late and saw this traffic, or something has happened, right? So these are the 3 whys. Why? So for example, you pick one of the analysis. Say I started late. That's why I got traffic in on the way. So why? Fourth why? Why you started late? Okay, might be I got up late. Why? Because I slept late. So what is the root cause? Because you slept late, because of you got up late, you could not complete your task on time, has resulted into starting late, has resulted into facing traffic on the route, has resulted into arrival at school late. Simple. 5 why analysis, right? So there are multiple techniques, multiple things you can actually do. So we'll talk about it more while we go through each and every courses.
Okay, there is a question from Sumit Paul that, sir, is losing friends a problem? Because as a team, I guess everyone faces this problem at this stage. And so, sir, is losing friends a problem? So
there are multiple definitions of a friend. Okay.
first of all, before you, Neil, I just want to add a single line. Okay.
Yeah.
My dear, if you lose that friend, how he can be your friend?
I was going into that.
Okay.
So see, there are multiple definition of a friend. Okay. Friends, if you seek benefit, if you seek something in return, if you expect that the friend will do something for you, then might not be it's a best friend situation. Might not be, because when there are multiple clauses to the friendship, then it's a friend. Okay. When you don't expect, either way, right? You are very good friend and you don't expect anything, or you are not good very good friend, you don't expect anything. So in both the cases, what will come as in, you're not friends, you are acquaintances. Now, best friend or whoever, right? Every relationship, whether it is a friend, whether it is anything else, every relationship, and it's in corporate world as well, build on trust. And if you don't have trust for any reason and you're losing friend, I would say good, it's a good thing. But losing friends because of the miscommunication, another soft skill, miscommunication is the enemy of everything. A communication gap. Because of that, then definitely something to work out. And it could be either way, your side, or it could be other side also. But As a person, you need to, again, problem solving, find out the problem, why it is. And when you arrive at a solution, okay, why it is, you would arrive at a decision whether it is good or bad, right? Every scenario is different, but definitely there is a logical approach to every issue. Losing friend, many cases good, many cases bad. So it's both the world. Okay, so question from Sumit itself. Which branch do I prefer? What you like, you do that. Don't regret after 50 years that I have not done that. If you like fixing things, automobile, go for automobile. If you like electrical, go for electrical. If you like painting, don't go for engineering. Okay, so don't push yourself out of the boundary which you don't like. But what you like, to arrive at that, you need thinking. Okay. What job I do? I am a management consultant, program management consultant. Just to give you a flavor, right now I am a portfolio manager where for one of the pharmaceutical company I work, where they produce medicines, and one of the medicine is like vaccines also. It reaches to the end user in all over world, and my job is to take care of the technical connectivity where data will flow after any production. Now, this is regulatory. Until unless this technical connectivity is in place, this data is not flowing, then the medicine cannot reach to the customer, to the patient. So it's directly impacting patient's safety. I take care of, on an average, 30 projects under my portfolio. So I'm a portfolio manager, not a project manager. Yes, I do project management as well, but more of to, I have multiple managers below me who take care of their own job, and I make sure that everybody is doing their job and right escalation is happening on the right. So that's my job in a nutshell.
So
Okay.
I do have a question if you.
Yes.
So every time, like firstly, if I am fine with, I am aware with that this is my goal or this is what I want to achieve. Okay. But while achieving, I do have multiple ways or multiple options that using this path, or using this path, anyhow, at the end, I can achieve this. But any of the path, like few of people have achieved, taken this first path, few have taken second, or few have taken third. Like to anyone I talk with, he says that first is better, second and third is not better. Who took the first one? Few took the second one. They taste that first and third is not well, second is more practical. Third one, everyone says that this one, the path I took, that is more better, more practical, more logical, and other twos are not. So whom to trust and whom not to trust, because all are at one point of the time they achieved same thing. And if I go to the first track and I don't took second one, then I don't want to regret at completion of the first track that I finally achieved this, but these two paths would be much better if I took that, because this is something, the logic of the road less taken something. So please, could you help me out with this, that which part to be taken? More precisely, if I am talking about my example, that I am thinking, for my side thinking is to get some amount of money to lead a happy life or to lead a luxurious life. This is what I can. So there can be the possibility that I can crack gate and I can go to good PUC. I can go for the CAT and complete my MBA anyhow field and get money. I can go to Canada, USA, and UK by giving IELTS, TOEFL. So multiple options, multiple number of talks, multiple issues. So how to get on a what a single goals or single path, how to decide that this is the best and this is not the best, or something like that?
So if I have to quickly see my analysis, right? So again, soft skills, analytical thinking, problem solving, decision making, and overall know yourself. So first of all, and again, every approach is different. I would not justify one approach over others. and somebody is right, I'm wrong, or I'm right, somebody is wrong. I'll not do that. My approach is always, what is my goal? And to achieve this goal, what are the sacrifices I need to do, or what are the adjustment I need to do, right? My goal is, say, to be a chef, example. Yep. And I'm happy to just open a restaurant and serve people, right? If that is my goal, next thing I need to decide is how to achieve this goal, right? And your problem is coming to what are the paths I would take for this particular goal. So first and foremost thing, you have talked about many goals. You need to decide, and nobody can influence your decision, what is best for you. What is best for you depends on your situation, your family situation, your aspirations, your availability of the resources. Everything plays a factor here. Okay. I will give my example always because that's the best example in my mind. When I started my journey from Maihang, I never thought I will go out of Maihang. Okay. What I thought is, and my parents supported my decision, not supported my decision, helped me and put into my head that, okay, in Maihang you can achieve this much, you can be a good businessman, you can earn money, but money will give you satisfaction up to a mark. After that, self-esteem, Maslow's hierarchy of need. Remember, self-esteem, money cannot buy that. So you should go out, see the world, and find your own thing. And not pressurizing me on, you need to be engineer boy, you need to be a doctor boy. Yeah, they wanted me as they wanted to see me as a doctor, but I didn't have that skill, so I could not. I tried, I could not, which is fine. But the good thing is that each and every steps they have helped me. So first target, go outside. Now I went to Silchar, bigger city. I need to survive there. To do that, I need to upskill myself. I've done that. Now, next step, I need to go to Bangalore, right? In Bangalore, I've seen the world. I've seen so many things. That has given me a different goal that I need to be very satisfied in my family. I wanted to support my family. I want to support my parents. I wanted to give to my kids something which I have not got it, or something which will make their life a little easy. For that, I need money. I need status. I need a satisfaction, and satisfaction can be brought into my head with doing good job, doing something for the society, right? So all of these things was playing in my mind. My target was never come to UK. My target was never come to go outside and do it, right? It was just happened that, okay, if I go there, I can earn money, I can do better job, I'm not compromising, I can live a better life, and foremost thing, I can give support to my family better way than working in Bangalore. I worked in Bangalore many years, 10 years, and then finally got an opportunity and came here. So I came into this path. My goal was that I will learn continuously, I will do better, and definitely if I upskill myself, money will fall into place. If I chase money and stop my learning, I don't get money. And there is no shortcut way of earning money. You have to upskill yourself, and there is a value for your skills rather than everything. Why company pays us? Because of our skills, not because of my face, right? So that's what matters. Coming to your point, you need to decide what is your goal, and if you decide your goal, then you see what are the different ways. Okay, take advice, find it out, ask people saying that, okay, how do I achieve that? Okay, then don't jump into conclusion, analyze those things and find out what best for you. Best for somebody else might not be best for you, because each and every individual is different. each and every individual possesses a different skill level. So analyze everything, hear everything, listening, very good skill. Listen everything, analyze yourself, and it could be a combination of any of the path. It could be one path. Then you decide, right? Decision making with analytical thinking, and which is governing all of these things is ethics. If we compromise on our ethics, we may be successful, but somewhere we may not be satisfied. Success and satisfaction is not equal. I may have money, but I might not be satisfied. And satisfaction is a individual thing. I might be satisfied with an apple a day. I might not be satisfied with the entire market, right? So that's individual thing. But what matters is how you approach your things. So I would suggest analyze your goals, see what is available for you in the market, that is individual experiences. It could be a combination. Find it out what best suitable for you, best path for you. Okay, and if you can seek advices, more advices like this, and it will be clear when you have a discussion. Don't shy away from discussion, healthy discussion. Don't shy away, because a good discussion will give you so much of input. And don't presume the thing. Don't assume the things. That would be my request to you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Great. Okay, so coming to the last section, which I would tell you, and which is very important, is what is management? We talked about soft skills, and we have seen many case studies, many discussions we have gone through that, how soft skills are enabling us to do better and better in personal life, in professional life, everywhere. Now, what is management? How many of you are managers? How many? You can show your hand or just shout. None? Sure? Let me ask. I love to pick names. Satyapriya. Okay, I can see one hand coming up. Sumit, are you a manager? Pradeep,
Yes, sir.
are you a manager?
So things like, if I am not designated as a manager, but while working in a firm and working in a companies, being an engineer, I need to handle few things. So I consider that managing that also is kind of a job role as a manager. If like I'm working in a firm and I have to handle manpower, I have to manage money control, like inventory management. Okay. So anyhow, if I'm thinking about the real manager above me, he is handling all of this, but I am handling few of the factors, so I can consider myself as a manager. Why not?
Okay, brilliant. Yes, definitely. You are a manager. Anyone who don't think you are a manager, or at present you are not manager? What is manager? Who manages the things? Would you wait for somebody to give you the designation that you are a manager? I don't think so. So everyone here, everyone around us is a manager in some or the other capacity. Okay, don't be surprised, because if you manage anything, you are a manager, right? And designation is just a designation. Not necessarily that will give you or you would be a manager if you are designated as a manager, right? If you don't do a job, you manage your own things. If you're a student, you manage your own things. That means you are a manager. And trust me, the ample of things we learn through the managing things is from our day-to-day activity. Example, I wanted to reach school on time. A management is there. I have a goal, end goal, reaching the school on time. I have resources. How do we go? I have manpower. who will give me food, I will eat, all of these things. You plan your day and you reach on time, or you are delayed, right? You achieve the goal, or you don't achieve the goal. But during that entire process, you manage your things. So you are a manager. Yeah. So now management would be in different levels. You are self-manager, you manage things for others, you manage things for your organization, different levels. But one key thing is management. And there are multiple theories on how you manage things. And Job Gym would give you that opportunity as well to see the different ways you can manage yourself. We are managing from childhood, but we don't know the ways, or we are not aware of the ways, right? And there are multiple theories being developed and multiple things have developed over the years. Now, very common thing is project management. Now, project management is management again. There are two main as a management strategy, what we say. One is waterfall, one is agile. And trust me, we fall into any of these categories most of the time. And there are hybrid model as well. Now, what is waterfall is I have a goal I need to reach. I have a plan. Then I gather the resources. Then I implement the plan. Then I do the checking, whether my tasks are correct or not. We adjust the timing, and then we reach the goal. That is the waterfall model. It's like falling water. Agile methodology says we don't wait for the final day to see the result, because if we fail, then there is no looking back. We need to start a new project. Agile says you fail, but fail fast. You develop, but develop fast. Break your end result into small goals. Achieve on those goals. Learn from there, adjust your goal, then do the second iteration. So analyze. So define, analyze, then test. Test yourself, right? And then design, and then deploy, right? All of these things. So there are multiple management styles. Knowingly, unknowingly, we do all of these things, right? In our school projects, in our day-to-day projects, everywhere. So that's all about management. So my last section is questions. Definitely, I will come to the questions. So end of our session today, we talked about soft skills. We talked about management. We talked about enablers, and we talked about different things: personal, professional, family. How do we get benefits from all of these skills, all of these enablers to excel in our life? Okay, so I'll just open up for quick question session before the end.
So, may I?
Sure. Is that Pradeep?
So, yeah, it's me, Pradeep.
Yeah.
So, my question is, like, if presently I'm staying at a place where I don't have much resources or much successful people around me, or those who are successful, they are not in contact with me. And anyhow, if I want to achieve something, and for that, if I need any guidance, like just taking an example, if I'm staying in a place Ankleshwar and I'm looking for myself to reach at abroad and to work there and to know that place, so how I get to know that yes, I can be there, I can, like, the path and the goals, not the goals but the pathway to reach. I have clear my goal that I need to reach to UK and to work in a company where I can perform my role as an instrumentation engineer. That is what I have finalized. This is my goal, and my starting point, I know that. But what is the pathway and how to go there and how to move that place, that is something which I really want to know, because just I'm taking example of UK because you are over there. So could you please help me out with that if possible?
Sure. See, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So see, there are, again, I have say multiple ways, and now in the world of net, social media, right?
Yeah.
You are not bound You are not find it, right? So your resources are endless resources. Take an example of this particular session, right? That gives you an opportunity to talk with so many people with different backgrounds, different jobs. Example, me sitting here doing some job and talking to you guys, right? I might not know your subject, but there is a connect. So this is also an opportunity. Use these opportunities. Okay. What you need is a counseling where, based on your situation, based on your knowledge, what are the different ways which we can do one-to-one. But the focus here is, do you have all the resources? I would say yes. You have internet, that is the biggest resource. You can find out different ways. If you know your goal, you find your ways. Example, instrumentation engineering out here is very highly paid job. And in India, Independence Day, right? I'm proud. India, we have such a great pool of resources, very knowledgeable people. Okay. Now, not necessary that you need to come here and do your job. You can do it from India also, but play a larger role. And trust me, there is no shortcut. You need to learn, work, and then go. There is no shortcut. If there is a shortcut, then it is wrong. Coming to UK, if you are fascinated about abroad,
Yeah.
for instrumentation engineering, you need to ask yourself what you will see 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line. If you would like to settle in abroad, or you would like to go back again, or you just come here for some time, earn money and go back, or you wanted to settle permanently. And what would happen to your family? I put family always first. Sitting here is not a good job until I'm not able to support my family. So that's your priority. If you wanted to prioritize your family, then you need to take decisions such a way. But how to come out of India? There are multiple ways. One is you can apply directly into outside organization, but the chances are very less until unless you have a proven record. Second way is get into an organization where you get opportunity, platform to showcase your skill, and a company who is multinational company, which will give you opportunity to come outside India. That is the easiest and most successful path. I have followed this path again. Honeywell, from Honeywell, as per training, I was invited to US. I was invited to Dubai. I traveled many other places because Honeywell, as a multinational company, given me that opportunity, given me that stage. And to go there, I have worked my beep out, right? So these are the things you need to do continuously to go into an organization where you can scale. And in organization, it's not easy. You need to prove yourself. You need to get into a right place. And there is a luck factor as well. There will be 100 people competing with you. It's the right time, right opportunity, right timing would give you that option to travel outside. But what is foremost is, what are the skills that you have? What are the ethics you have? Soft skills, technical skills. If you have very good all of these things, then you can think of utilizing the opportunities with multinational companies and go outside. If we are lagging in all of these and we are not continuously learning, then somewhere we will go and stuck. We don't fail, we stuck. We get stuck. So that is how I would explain. We can talk individually on your particular scenario, how you want to do it. But easiest way is get into a multinational company and make your path from there. And again, you need to be wise on your selection, where you want to go, whether US, Europe, UK, Middle East, Asian countries, or Pakistan, right? So where you go, you select that.
So obviously I'll talk to Nazim sir, but can free, because look, after joining job gym program, this was the platform which gave me a confidence to talk with, to be very much sure about the career, to think about it, and to know the competition. Because so there comes time where I got really confused that whether I do have problem, whether I don't have. Anyhow, I just talk to sir. I know that it's not a problem, I know it's a problem, but he solves it, and he just concern things. So I get very much calm enough to follow the path, because in between following the path, I much times I get confused that I should go on or I should stop or something like that. I really want to talk to you, Nazim sir, at a time, same time, to have a like 10 to 15 minutes one-to-one conversation later on, anytime which when you get free. I'll talk to Nazim sir. Thanks sir. Thanks for this.
Thank you, Pradeep. And don't worry, I must announce here that Nilotpal Dey will be with us from now onwards, and regularly or on our schedule, he will be taking sessions, and he will be there with you, okay, to guide you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are running out of time. One question, Neil, for you. If you can answer, I would like to address it later on in another session, because if I touch it, it will be longer one. So I want you to give a shortcut solution to this guy. Sir, at teenage, though we try not to get involved into something, we still go through some scenarios like love, etc. So what should we do at that situation? Should we allow those? Sorry, sir, I know this question sounds awkward, but just being frank, I am asking. First of all, this is from Sumit Paul. Sumit, this is not something awkward. It's very nice to answer even, and very nice question. Okay, and I told you I will be answering this question in an elaborate manner in some other session, because we are running out of time right now. I want Neil to address this.
Sure. So Nasim can talk on this matters hours and hours, knowing him. So most experienced person. So again, coming to your question, there is no odd question or silly questions. There is no right or wrong question. Question is question, right? And every question, if you ask, then only you get to know what is it is, right? So very good question. I would encourage this. Now, again, mapping ourselves here, where love belongs here, in the yellow one, right? You try and test it. This is a tried and tested Maslow's theory. If we have all of these things, then only we can think about love. And if we have love and belongings, now love might not be like in terms of, say, your partner. It could be your friend, it could be your family, it could be anybody else, right? So if you have the sense of love and belongings, then only you can think about esteem and self-actualization later. So it's very much integral part of our life. It's not wrong. It's definitely not wrong to fall in love whenever it is teenage or whatever it is, right? But you need to analyze your goal and what are the things you need to achieve. If love is impacting you negatively, then you have to work on it to make it positive. I'm not saying leave it, okay? On the other hand, it should complement you, not stop you to do anything. The moment you realize that falling in love or this kind of relationship is impacting you and it is restricting you to do your job or excel in your life, then there is something seriously wrong. You need to analyze that. It is a complementary thing. You turn that into positive energy, not as a negative thing. So from my side, one-liner, it's definitely good, but there needs to be a governing body which governs you throughout your career. Take decisions. Love, these, everything is fine, right? but ethics will guide you. Ethics will govern you, that how you wanted to pursue it, right? Example, giving my example, Nasim will be laughing loud. Um, I don't fall in love. I never fell in love. Uh, I rise in love, right? Um, when I was in, so in just after my matriculation, definitely teens, I happened to meet someone which I felt like I'm top of my world. Okay. And I continued that for years. After years, I went outside. Still, I continued that with my ethics, with the governing body, asking myself. I continued that for 10 years. Then I got like happened to get married to the same person. And now it is 13 years.
Means,
So
means,
23 years of relationship, and it helped me, trust me.
means you told that you were continuing for 10 years and then married to the same person.
Yes.
Oops.
So these are the
So,
decisions.
yeah, who was that? Sumit. Sumit, may I know what are you doing right now? What are you doing? Is it here? Yeah. Sumit, what are you doing? In which standard you were right now? Not getting any response from you.
The other thing I would just wanted to add, Nasim, while Sumit is coming out of mute, is we tend to shy from discussing these things. We tend to shy of discussing our own problems or own thinking, right? But this is the wall. This is the barrier we need to overcome. And to excel in life, to be satisfied in life, this is the first barrier we need to break. We need a forum, and I'm glad that in India, this culture is coming.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
this is not against our culture, that you openly discuss about what you feel. And it could be right, it could be not right. There is learning always.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Exactly. What happens now, Sumit, try to listen me and understand it. See, people are there who will be saying that no, this is not right, this is wrong, this is, you should not do this, you should do this, etc., etc., etc. But exactly, life will tell you where you need to go, how you need to go, and how you will be going. It all depends. Okay. Most important thing is that there is nothing bad any in this universe. Nothing is bad in this universe. Everything is good, but everything has its own limit. You have to understand that limit. If you can understand the limit of everything, it is good for you. Even say something which you like much, like chicken or your food stuff, anything. Okay, pizza or anything. So everything is good, but it should be in its limit. So love at your stage is nothing something alien or something new to this, but if everything has its own limit, you must understand that. Moreover, if it is disturbing you, anything in your life, if it is disturbing you, that means it is harmful. And why you are being disturbed, that we will be talking in next session in some other day. And definitely I believe that I will be able to answer you properly and the things, but it needs time. Okay, so nothing to worry, man. Everybody has some stories behind. Mr. Neil has already opened it up, and there are so many stories in this world. Every day there are numerous stories. Okay, so thank you, Neil. Thank you for the nice session. Really, it was very nice to talking to you, and I hope everybody who joined and have learned so many things. And in our coming sessions, we'll be going into depth of these topics, and we'll be trying to learn more about soft skills and management and decision making, etc., etc. Personality development, is not it? So wish you all happy Independence Day once again. I here like to conclude, if everybody is satisfied, if nobody has any more questions. Can I conclude here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, sir. You guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, just to give again one more round of congratulations to us on the independence, successfully coming to 75th Independence Day, and take pride that we are Indian and we are skilled people, and spend your time wisely, right? Okay, with that, thank you from my side, and you have given me opportunity, Nasim, specifically to you, to come into this forum and share whatever my journey is. And some of the other way, if it 0.001% also, if it is beneficial to somebody, then that's my goal is achieved.
Yeah, sure. It was really beneficial. Even I learned many things. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone, and please.